Hello and welcome to another episode of Grave Effects, where today I'll be reviewing part 2 of the Death Trooper 112 scale from Bandai from Star Wars Rogue One. So as we can already see, this is just a basic standard Death Trooper. It's just no pauldron included, no extra ammo pack on the belly or anything like that or whatnot. Just the standard trooper. I did add a little bit of silver here and there, and I made this to look pretty much like the way my cosplay does, because I've actually done a cosplay of this particular character. I was able to make it just before the movie actually came out. At least just the standard, like the way he looks right now. I wasn't able to make the ammo pouches until like the Comic-Con for my local area that came out later on, but that's besides the point. For now though, this kit is honestly one of my favorites. I already own 3 of them. This would be my 3rd one. One of them being a custom, and then the other one just being with the pauldron and the ammo pack and the ammo pack and everything like that. So sorry about that. So here I added some silver highlights on some of the grooved areas, so he's not just a standard black. The reason I did that was in the movie he's pretty much all black, gloss black all over, all around. So there's no like part separation or anything like that. But I remember that when I was looking up the outfit and everything like that, for reference images, I did see that there was some silver in those areas for some weird reason, and I did make sure to pay attention to the movie, and I noticed that for some reason they weren't there, or if they were, it was just that the lighting made them look like they were still gloss black. So I went ahead and I just made it as it is. So here we have the pauldron version, where he has the ammo pouch and everything like that with thermal detonators and the front belly right there. Everything else is pretty much the same. The only thing that really changes is the back part of the torso, or the abdominal section, or just the lower back actually. You have the little pouch and everything else. It's like a little plastic piece that goes over the belly, and it's not like a separate abdominal section or anything like that. And then after that, you add in all the little ammo pouches that are there. You add the special chest, which comes equipped with little pouches that you put on the left shoulder, as you'll see in probably just a little bit as this figure rotates. And then of course you have the pauldron. The other thing that you also be getting is that little, I guess it's like a targeting sensor thing. I'm not really 100% certain what it is in the Star Wars lore. But you basically get that little thing that has a little green light or something on the left-hand side of the helmet. Of course, this one, there's no light or anything because this is just a model kit. I have no idea how to mod a light into the helmet or anything like that, so oh well. Other than that though, the details are most exquisite to say for sure. There are a lot. Just basically, it's just really smooth all over. It's really nice and shiny. You got a lot more of the detail in the helmets, basically around the front part. You get a little bit more from the pouches and everything like that, as well as the weapons. They're a little bit modified from there too. Then the undersuit is quite unique as well, at least from the other ones. Articulation is pretty much standard, but of course the pauldron does limit a little bit. As you can see here, we just got a nice side-by-side view of whichever version you want to get. Bear in mind though that if you want to have both, it's gonna have to happen that you're gonna have to spend more money on a second one, unfortunately. But I mean, hey, this honestly looks really worth it, especially if you're gonna try to make a diorama or something like that. Maybe you want Darth Vader in it or something, or if you have the Black Series 112 scale, forgot the name of the guy. He's basically the one that, you know, not crowdfunded. He's the one that pretty much started the whole Death Star project. Before, I guess, in the Star Wars movie, they said his idea was taken or something like that. So, other than that, this is honestly something that's worthwhile grabbing. Here we just have standard articulation. I'm only going to focus on the upper body, as pretty much the lower body is the same as the other 112 scale kits. Of course, as I mentioned, with the arm, it will be limited. So here we have some of the little things that will come with this kit. So other than just the obvious figure as well as the display base and his blasters, you get an extra modified blaster for the commander version or specialist version. The special pistol there has a little bit more detail than the regular one that you get for the stormtrooper. You also get that little belly pouch that I mentioned too. You get the special chest. You have some other parts right there for the pauldron. We have the little part for the helmet, including another part to cover it up if you don't choose to. The extra hands, you get the modified angled hand. That one I just ripped off from my other figure, unfortunately, because I did lose it. For this particular model that you're looking at, I don't know how, but I just happened to lose the piece, the other half of the piece, and I was just like, oh my god. So it's one of those moments for model builders who are familiar with this scenario where you're building something, you drop a tiny little piece, you're very certain where it lands, and somehow your floor becomes a black hole, and you will never see it again for months and months, maybe even a year or so. I've come across some parts where I lost them, and yeah, I didn't find them till like another few months. So this one, I'm just hoping one of these days I'll lose something else, I'll look for it, and I'll conveniently find it, and I can complete this kit, because I like the angled hand a little bit better. It does make the character have a better look, a better style for when he's just at ease position, or if he's already going into like a full-on assault mode, if he's trying to run or something like that. It really helps and adds to it, but for now I'm just going to have to settle for this. So as a word of warning, please do not lose any important and small pieces. You will be beating yourself up for it. Trust me, I have already. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry that this might have not been the best one right now. I'm just not feeling super great. But you all take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and have an outstanding day. This is Grey Wolf Effects, signing out.